A plain query engine answers one question from your data and then it is done. But real questions are not that polite. They span multiple sources, they need a calculation, they need a second look. An agent can decide when to query, which source to query, call other tools, and loop until the answer is actually complete. LlamaIndex makes that jump surprisingly small, and the whole trick is one object. You wrap your index as a tool, hand it to an agent, and you are done. This is exactly how RAG becomes agentic. The bridge is the QueryEngineTool. It turns any query engine into a callable tool with a name and a description, and the agent reads that description to decide when to reach for it. Watch the code. You take your docs index, call AskQueryEngine on it, and wrap it as a query engine tool named product docs. You give it a description, answers questions about product features and pricing. Then you wrap a second index the same way, named policies, described as refunds, SLIs, and terms. Now you build a FunctionAgent and hand it both tools in a list. That is the entire setup. When you ask, is the Pro plan refundable after 20 days? The agent reads the descriptions, picks the policies tool, queries it, and answers, citing the source nodes. It chose the right index on its own because the descriptions told it where each answer lives. And because it can call tools in a loop, it could just as easily query the docs tool, then the policies tool, and combine both before answering. So write those descriptions like you're briefing a sharp colleague, clear, specific, and honest about what each tool does and does not cover. A vague description sends the agent to the wrong source every time. Now LlamaIndex gives you two agent types, and they differ in only one thing: how they decide on an action. FunctionAgent uses the model's native function calling. It is cleaner, more reliable, and the default for any model that supports tool calling, which is most of them now. ReActAgent uses text-based React, writing thought, action, observation as plain text. Reach for ReActAgent only when your model lacks native tool calling or when you specifically want that reasoning trace visible as text for debugging. And here is the thread tying this whole cluster together. Both agents are workflows under the hood. The agent loop is a workflow with steps for call the model, run the tool, and check if we are done. So everything from the last lesson applies. You can add custom steps, stream the events, and trace the entire run. One last guardrail: give the agent a step budget. An agent looping over tools with no cap is a runaway cost waiting to happen. Wrap the index, describe it well, and your retrieval stops answering and starts deciding.